In addition, Jumabee gave his opinion on the reason behind the recent recurrence of record labels and artist fallout, stating that the Nigerian music industry has no proper structure.
And record label, the reason why it won't stop being that way is because in Nigeria, unfortunately, there's really not been a proper establishment called record label. Majority of these so-called labels are just management companies, because the first thing is when you sign an artist. Now, the blame comes from both sides because I don't think like a one man. I think like two people. When there's a situation, I think like Mr. A and Mr. B, and I'll be like, if I'm in their shoes, how would I judge? So I'm going to judge from the side of the artist, and I will judge from that of the label as well. So a lot of Nigerian labels still need to figure out what proper structure is. Every man who has just some stipends will wake up in the morning that I want to own a label, and the next thing is you're signing your cousin, you're signing your sister because she's an artist. And now the first thing is, we always find a way to not respect whoever we're close to. That's one. And secondly, we get carried away along the line. Now, thirdly, when you sign an artist as a record label, you need to understand that the serenity that works for him, you need to understand that he needs peace to function properly. Now, if the artist is frustrated, worried, or not in a good environment, there's no way he can function. There's no way. Inspiration needs a white environment. That's what I call it. That's how it works for me. If you have an artist, and probably after a year or two, and your artist is now bigger than what he was when you signed him, or what she was when you signed her, call for a contract review. Tell your artist that, okay, now I know your brand is becoming bigger, and at that point, some other bigger brands might be approaching your artist. It's normal for people to conversate. It's normal for people to offer him or her what's bigger than what you offered when you signed. So tell your artist, okay, let's do a contract review. Now let's switch. Now that you're bigger, I'll be taking 40, you'll be taking 60. That is if you are done paying or footing your bills that I spent on you to get to that level where you are. Third, fourth year, review a contract again. Tell the artist, you know what, you can do 70 while I take 30, because the two parties have built that brand. The label name is not known. So instead of the artist leaving the label, tell the artist you can establish your own label and combine both names. That's why you see Interscope, you see Bad Boy, you see, it's possible, it's doable. We can start that here. So there can be a stage where even if a foreign investor comes, it will be maybe Mr. Label A, the artist now has his own label, which is Label B, then the foreign body that is coming is Label C. So it will be Label A/Label B/Label C. And there'll still be peace, and money will still be coming from the revenues and all that. Then after like 5 years, 6 years, call the artist, you know what? You are very, very big now, I know, I'm proud of you, but because this brand must keep breathing, and don't forget, the artist, when you're reviewing the contract, keep discovering young talents as well, so the label can still give birth to more success,
Following the recurrence of events in Nigeria and the world as a whole, starting from COVID to protest, just to mention a few, Jumabee confidently stated that he had put in so much effort into ensuring nothing stops him from actualizing the plans he set for 2021. He also went further to disclose his future plans.
There's a popular saying that once beaten, twice shy. I wouldn't let that energy of maybe, maybe not die or consume me again this year. I'm ready all out, man. So, and I'm positive about the year, because if not for the federal government guidelines again that was stated yesterday as regards to COVID-19 thing here and how Nigerians should adhere strictly to those instructions. If not, I haven't heard there's a 6-month jail time now and all that, But aside that, life is becoming normal again. We're gradually trying to attain the necessities, and in the right sense, every human is being conscious of the COVID thing, So, but if we continue on that template of maybe, maybe not, it might be worse than last year, So mentally, we're trying to take it off our minds that, in as much as this COVID thing has come to put the world on pause, we won't let it stop our shine. So we can't stop the album project. Every single project that is meant to happen this year will definitely be rolled out. And of course, even at my concert in my state, so far so good. My governor has been able to beat it to an extent, and he's like, you know what? There's no COVID in my state. And, so to say, there's been no single case recorded. So we're COVID-free in Kogi State. So that's where the concert usually takes place. So, and even while the concert is on, you can't come into my concert without your face mask. We're going to have those every necessary sanitizers and all of those things to be put in place before you come into the stadium for the concert. So there's nothing to worry about. It is the year for the album. It is the year for Jumabee as a brand. It is the year for Jumabee Inspires competition winners. It is the year for Jumabee Inspires concerts. So no dirtiness.